Storage class specifier. In C, storage class specifiers define how variables are stored, their lifetime, and their visibility within a program. It declares before the type declaration for a variable and provides compiler with instruction on how to manage the variable. Understanding the storage class is essential for writing the efficient and predictable C programs. There are four types of storage class specifiers available: extern, static, register, and auto. Extern is helping to define a variable within a block which is defined elsewhere, such as in other source file, as a global variable. So basically it used to share global variable across multiple files. For example, if integer count is defined as a global variable, and if we wish to access within our code block, then we can use extern integer count. The use case for the extern we saw in global variables example 1. In the function 2, if we utilize extern int count, then it will get the data available in global variable count defined on the top. And if we use integer count, then it will declare a local variable count different than the count available as global variable. The static storage class specifier. It limits the scope of variable to the file or a code block in which it is declared, and it retains the value between different function calls. For example, static int counter is 0. So each time if we update a static counter, then it will retain its value when the same function is called multiple times. Example for the static specifier we saw into local variable example 1. In the counter function, we saw that during program execution, static counter is retaining its value and updating its value whenever the counter function is called. Register storage class specifier. It suggests that variable should be stored in a CPU register for faster access, and it helps for accessing the variable very frequently. For example, register int I will store variable I in the CPU's registers, and we can call it multiple times for faster execution. The auto storage class specifier. It declares a local variable with automatic storage duration. By default, all the variables are declared with the auto. Hence, auto is rarely used explicitly. For example, auto int x is equal to 5. Example for the same we saw in the local variable example 1 demo auto function. The auto int x and integer y are serving the same purpose to declare a local variable x and y, and behavior for x and y will remain same. General form. The syntax for declaring a variable with storage class specifier is storage class specifier, its data type, and variable name. The examples for the same you can see. Special note on the typedef. Both in C89 and 99 treat typedef as a storage class specifier for syntactic convenience. However, typedef is not a true storage class specifier in common sense. It is used to create a type alias and will be examined separately in the further tutorial. From this topic, you understand the purpose of each class storage specifier, recognized how storage class affects variable scope, lifetime, and performance, as it is directly connected with local, formal, and global variables. And also, you can remember that typedef is not a true storage class specifier in general sense.